Since the dawn of time, pearls have been a symbol of luxury and elegance. They were a fashion statement. You'll see them in the iconic movie The Great Gatsby in the form of droopy necklaces and bracelets, to see Audrey Hepburn and Marilyn Monroe adorning the luxurious gemstones as jewelry pieces multiple times during their peaks. However, in recent times, you'll often hear them being considered so 1900s or grandmother's pearls. Regardless of the names given to this gorgeous gemstone, its value remains the same. But have you ever wondered why they are so expensive? I mean, most of us know the bit that they're extracted from shells in the ocean, but know very little of the details. Greetings, fashionistas and style enthusiasts, and welcome to the House of Vanity, where we converse and explore all things fashion. Today, we will take you deep into the history and trend of pearls. Now that we have established the basic information about pearls, let us now move to how a pearl is formed. It starts with the pearl oyster, which is a mollusk that can produce valuable gemstones. The pearls are developed as a protection system when something that is external, such as a parasite or a part of the shell, etc., gets lodged in the flesh of the oyster and starts causing discomfort. When irritated, the oyster lays many thick layers of nacre, which is made from calcium carbonate and conchiolin, which is the material that makes the shell of the oyster as well. As layers upon layers of nacre accumulate around the irritant, the layering of these minute crystals produces a smooth and iridescent pearl with a shine we are all familiar with. However, it is not a fast process, and the time it takes to get a pearl varies between several months and several years, depending on the size and quality of the pearl. The larger and better pearl was required, the longer it would take to become what you need. Thus, the more delicate and exquisite the pairs were, the greater the demand grew. To fill this demand, pearl farming or pearl culture was introduced to enhance the production of pearls. This method was developed in Japan in the early 20th century by Kokichi Mikimoto. Kokichi is known as the founder of the pearl culture industry, and this technique requires careful and precise human management to achieve this. To begin with, only the health and maturity of the oyster are considered for the process. These are usually propagated in a controlled environment until they are ready for planting. Once they are ready, the technicians proceed to gently shuck the oysters in place, in each one a tiny bead of mother of pearl and a piece of mantle tissue from a donor oyster. This is a small bead which will form the center from which the nacre will grow around it. Once the pearls have been discovered, the oysters are then carefully opened so the pearls can be extracted. If we talk about quantity, each oyster can produce multiple pearls, but typically only one high-quality pearl is harvested per oyster. Quality over quantity is important here, dear viewers. Once extracted, the pearls undergo cleaning and polishing to ensure there is no residue. Sometimes, they are treated to enhance their luster and color. And then finally, the pearls are graded based on many factors from size to shine. This quality grading, as you could call it, determines their value in the market, ranging from around $300 to $1,500 per pearl. Yep, per pearl. There are two types of pearls you will find in the market: freshwater pearls and cultured pearls. The freshwater pearls are extracted naturally, while cultured pearls are produced artificially, as described in the process above. Traditionally, pearls were associated with the high class and the wealthy, which were only afforded by the higher classes in society. Pearls have been valued since the earliest recorded history of civilization, starting with the Egyptians and extending to the Romans. In the Renaissance period, they were used by brides and young women, and this made them transcend different cultures, thus becoming part of the traditional gemstones. It was in the 20th century that pearls became more accessible to the public, and famous personalities such as Coco Chanel and Audrey Hepburn were spotted wearing them. However, by the end of the 20th century, pearls lost much of their glamour as they were almost entirely dominated by diamonds and other stones. Despite their rich history and importance, the hype for pearls died in our century, and you would rarely see anyone wearing them. Celebrity Billie Eilish has been seen wearing pearls, both on the red carpet and in everyday settings. It is even said that it's Billie's new it accessory. So, slowly and consistently, for the past few years, pearls have slowly started to make a comeback, gripping force in 2024. Gen Z is all about bringing back certain fashion trends from the past. From the Y2K style to the digital camera pictures, pearl jewelry lies somewhere in between these trends as young adults embrace the timeless fashion piece. With hundreds and thousands of videos on TikTok and growing pearl jewelry businesses showing people's growing interest in pearls, these gemstones are now taking their places in the spring fashion shows of this year. These fashion statements can be paired with anything, from a pearl choker on an evening black dress to a droopy necklace on a tube top for a vacation. Even those who can't afford pearls have found their own way to incorporate these beauties in their style with an imitation of them, which almost look real, until you look closer and inspect. Back in time, you would see Princess Diana adding pearls to her wardrobe, and now you see Kate Middleton doing the same. Pearls are timeless and chic, allowing one to add essence or a little bit of spice to their outfit. Now, if you're feeling like adding pearls to your wardrobe, here are a few things you need to follow. 1. Try to choose natural or cultured pearls if your budget allows. Even though it is a costly investment, it is an investment nonetheless. Unlike imitations or fake pearls that lose their shine over time, if you take good care of your real pearls, they will be your companion in the long run. Pearls, especially high-quality ones, retain their value over time. While fashion trends may fluctuate, the intrinsic worth of pearls remains steady. This makes them not only a stylish choice, but a prudent investment. 2. Style. Whatever you prefer, there are no such rules that decide the best jewelry for you. Are you someone who prefers simple and minimal jewelry? Then dainty pearl necklaces with minimal pearl earrings will be enough to elevate your look. Want to make a bold statement and stand out? Then a low-hanging, perhaps even layered necklace might do the trick. As I said, there are no rules for the style you want to choose. 3. How do I play right with texture? Want to know the right type of clothing texture to wear with pearls? We have you covered. Silks, lace, and satin bring out the beauty of the pearls you are wearing. 4. What about the colors? This one too is up to your own tastes. Pairing pearls with lighter, pastel colors gives you an airy and dewy look. It'll make you look softer and more feminine as well. With darker and richer colors, it gives a more sultry and femme fatale look. If you opt for black, that brings most of the pearls shine out and makes you stand out. One more important thing about this generation is the demand for sustainability. This not only benefits our environment, but in turn us as well. In an era where consumers are increasingly conscious of sustainability, pearls offer an eco-friendly option. Cultured pearls, in particular, are grown in controlled environments that often benefit local ecosystems. So pearl farming can contribute to water purification and support marine biodiversity from a wider perspective. And for those who think pearls are only limited to women, we'd like to prove you wrong. Pearl jewelry has grown in popularity amongst men as well, with many adorning it and posting over social media as the trend grows. Men are increasingly incorporating pearls into their wardrobes, with pieces like pearl-studded cufflinks, bracelets, and even necklaces becoming popular. This trend reflects a broader shift towards more fluid and inclusive fashion, increasing the consumer base for the gemstone. Another mention of pearls in the media was a rather touching and quite recognizable depiction of pearls in popular culture. It was seen in the 2021 movie called Spencer. Perhaps the most memorable moment is the one where Kristen Stewart's character, Diana, imagines snapping the string of pearls, and the pearls had fallen into the soup during a tense dinner. In the following scene, as she is frustrated, she actually sees herself eating the pearls with the soup when she is overwhelmed by emotions. This scene, while dramatized, represents tradition and the oppressive force of royal expectations to its audience. The pearls, which are usually associated with beauty and high rank, serve as a meaning of the main character's captivity and her attempt to gain her freedom. Such strong imagery is used to bring into the reader's memory the many meanings of pearls: elegance, purity, but also pressure. Although a mixed depiction of the gemstones, it brought even more traction towards the trend. As we slowly approach the end of our discussion, we would like to mention that pearls are making a notable comeback, blending their historical significance with modern design and cultural relevance. Their timeless elegance, combined with contemporary reinterpretations, makes them a versatile and valuable addition to any jewelry collection. Investing in pearls means embracing a piece of history while staying on the cutting edge of modern fashion. Their unique ability to transcend trends and appeal to a diverse audience ensures that pearls will always be in style. So, whether you're a seasoned jewelry enthusiast or a novice looking to enhance your collection, pearls are the trend you should invest in this season. As we bid farewell, we invite you to like and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, stay stylish, stay chic. XOXO, House of Vanity.